Jenny and Samit get terrible news while Laura and Aladdin get jiggy with it. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
If I get a beat.
Getting jiggy with it.
Get jiggy with it. Now get jiggy with it. Hey! Welcome to the 90-day The Other Way after show, you guys. I'm your girl, Alex Bowers. To the left of me, I have the news queen, Linda and Tui. And then right after that, I have Ashley Bowden.
Hey,
she's going to be here in the chat. And Stacey's not here, but it's okay. We're going to hold down the fort, okay?
Yes.
We have news and gossip in our special segment, What Do You Think? You're not going to want to miss that, you guys. Let's just jump in. What did you think overall of the episode? Were you impressed about anything?
I thought that... Impressed?
Yes. Was anything funny? Anything stand out? What did you think?
Go ahead. Okay. I was impressed that Aladdin met Laura at the airport with the roses. I thought that was really sweet. And his friends. I think that said a lot. You didn't like the friends?
Yes.
You
that
didn't
was
like
one thing I didn't like. But
Okay.
We'll get into that.
We'll
Linda?
get into it.
I thought that what stood out to me was the whole Evelyn and Corey storyline. And what's going on with them and the black magic.
Yes.
And then I agree with you. I liked Aladdin showing up with his friends saying, hey, this is my woman. Okay, now bye. I'm going to be with my woman.
I think of all the couples, I'll say I found the most interesting this time was Jenny and Samit, which usually I'm just like, get them off the screen. But this time, we got a little tea and like something happens. We find out that they got stuff to deal with still, that they kind of swept under the rug.
Yeah, I thought they were over dramatic though, personally.
I think he was.
Yeah, but we'll get into it, I'm sure when we get to that.
Yeah, definitely. Let's start with Corey and Evelyn. Now, Corey has a hard time with the chicken, guys. And, okay, yes, he was being dramatic, and he has to get used to things, but... I mean, that's how I would react at first, too. Like, no, it's okay, you don't have to do it. Don't kill it.
I feel like the whole situation was just too much. First of all, he woke up and said good morning to Abuela.
Yeah.
And she was cutting octopus in the kitchen, and I was like, okay, wait a second.
Yes.
Are those suctions on the legs? Like, that was too much. The chicken and how the lady was so free putting the chicken down the tube.
Yes. She threw it down there. It was
just
too much for me.
It was too much for my soul.
Linda, you don't agree?
I just think that I guess I have a different perspective. I think when you travel to like third world countries and like not as US as we are here, you're gonna see that that's real life. You know, that's real life. And I said to you earlier before we started taping, where do you think that chicken comes from that you eat? You know, where's that sushi come from? It comes from somewhere.
Seeing it.
I understand it. I personally think that Corey was all the way over top. I think that if he didn't want to have that experience and wanted to go, like, what did he say? Isn't there somewhere where, like, it's wrapped and we can just buy it?
Yeah.
Like, that's an ignorant thing to say, personally, I think. I think if he didn't want to see the chicken, you know, being chickified, he should have just walked around the corner.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And not watch it and let Evelyn have that experience because she's used to it.
I was surprised Evelyn didn't get as mad as she normally would at him. I feel like usually we'll get some snappy moments from Evelyn, but this time she was
being a little bit nicer.
Yeah, she definitely was. What did you guys think about the scene where he's just going to visit the family and it turns out to they're freaked out by the magic?
Oh yeah, that was sad. That was really sad.
I felt for him.
I did too. He was so proud of his magic show.
He was trying.
He was not only so proud, he shared that, you know, this is something that he's done since he was 13. So he felt like he was sharing a part of himself and like getting a bond over it. And they freaked all the way out. They were like, ooh.
Yeah.
But you know, it was kind of a little weird, the ashes and the 7 on his arm. Like, I could see how lost in translation they would think that was like black magic, right?
Yeah.
And then the sister was so funny to me when she was like,
I don't know
something weird's going on, but something diabolical.
I know, she took it to the next level. Like, okay.
And the abuela was like,
she was not having it.
She was rubbing her arm. Like, get him out of here.
Yeah.
It was just too much. But yeah, he was definitely trying. It just didn't work out the way he planned. But we love Corey. Heads up for upcoming couples, you guys. We have Jenny and Submit, and then Laura and Aladin, just for anyone in the chat.
What did you guys think about the dad asking Corey about his plans and like wanting to marry Evelyn? Because I thought that was telling as well.
Yeah, but it kind of like put him in a weird position at the same time, I feel like, because he knows that deep down he's not confident that Evelyn will say yes. So he does bring up the fact that, he says it himself. Like, it's just like, and then she said that she doesn't want to get married. So I don't know. I'm just like... It would give me anxiety if someone's asking me this and I know I'm not sure if the person will say yes. I'm just a boatload of anxiety.
I took it a different way. I took it that he was happy that the dad asked him because the dad wants what he wants, so he feels like the dad would be on his side. That's how I took it.
But will that help you with your woman?
If Evelyn says they're as close as they are as a family, and her dad being that head of the household, then absolutely.
That's a good point. And I feel like her dad kind of knows that she's a handful to deal with, because he was like, well, there's only one problem. He goes, Evelyn.
Yeah, exactly.
So the dad knows that she's a piece of work.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he'll be able to break
maybe
through.
It'll help.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's do Jenny and Submit.
Oh.
Jenny meets his friends. And they're at the table. And the big thing with them, one of the big issues was the table next to them acting up. And then he comes to her, rescue and, goes off. I've never seen him that upset before. Not even that upset at his family. Use that energy elsewhere. But what did you think about that whole situation? Nothing really?
As far as the fight goes.
Yes.
I think he did the right thing taking up for his woman, but I don't know. I just feel like certain people shouldn't pop off. Like, you don't have that pop off energy. Like,
because his words weren't adding up to how mad he was.
You don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
That's not your lane.
I agree.
It was just awkward to watch. Like, this is not your lane, Summit. Like, just let him be.
Because if something popped off, he wouldn't pop back off. Like,
I don't think. Yeah, he's not the clapback king.
No.
Yeah.
And I just felt like no one was really listening to him. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna pop off like that, then at least there should be someone that's listening and like, whoa, that guy's mad.
Yeah.
Right.
They're just looking at him like, doo doo doo.
Yeah. Stand up. Like, show like.
Friends were looking at him like, doo doo doo. And I was like, y'all realize he's angry right now, right? He's trying to protect his woman, because that was not translated.
It was because he was smiling too.
Yeah, and they were smiling back at him.
Yeah.
So
this is awkward.
Awkward.
Definitely. Another awkward moment we had was when the immigration lawyer, told them that they have to send that letter to the permanent residents. So your parents will see this. They have to agree. It's the law. They were shook. Jenny distraught.
My question was, how did you not know that? Like, even though I don't know if I'm not married. I don't think you are, Alex, and you're not either, Linda. Okay, so but we kind of have a general idea of what it takes to obtain a marriage license, right? So how did Submit not know that before she moved out there? It was kind of bizarre to me that
I think he knew. I honestly think he knew. Submit is one of these people, we like him, but he's a liar.
He lies a lot.
Yeah, and I just feel like he wasn't his reaction versus Jenny's reaction, totally different. I mean, she broke down and literally almost had a heart attack.
Here's the thing, though. So, because I wrote it down, so they need to apply for marriage under the Special Marriage Act, right? Which he seemed to have known, Submit, right? And then they send the notice to the registrar, and then the notice to the registrar's office, and then the permanent resident. But here's the thing. If you're living with Jenny at your new apartment, how is that not your permanent residency? And why is it an issue that you still use your mama and your daddy's address? So I was like, wait.
Something's not adding up.
Something's not adding up, because your permanent residence is with your woman, so you could cut all the drama out. Just if it's a matter of changing your address, change your address and then apply for the.
I'm wondering if they define the permanent residence where your parents live.
No, because he gave the example of, let's say you are married and then you're getting married, and I'm sending the letter to your permanent address so that your wife has notification that you're trying to get married again. So it's just wherever you live.
Wherever you live, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. And if those parents, if they get that, they're gonna. It's not gonna go his way.
But I didn't get the drama in this part. I guess I didn't buy it. And then when Jenny got so over the top, this is the worst news ever. I was like, is it though?
It's not.
And then especially Jenny, like, you can easily do a Google search and figure out what the standards are to get married in India.
That's right. That's right. Thank
she
you.
just came over blind and just like ignored everything else, you know? Come on.
But here's the thing. They've been together for 6 years, this whole long distance. And this is not the first time, you guys remember, that she lived in India. She stayed there for 3 months with him before his parents sent her packing.
Right.
Right? So between the two of them, they should know some customs and laws. You guys tried to get married however long ago when you were living there for 3 months, and you're just now realizing what it takes to get a marriage license?
Right.
What were you doing back then?
Yeah.
What were you doing for the last 6 years?
Doesn't add up.
Doesn't add up. Google it.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Oh my God.
And the fans will definitely figure it out. We have a lot of fans in the live chat. Before we shout them out, you guys make sure to listen to us pretty much everywhere.
Yes, you guys can actually listen to us on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because we appreciate your viewership, and we have so many shows that you can tune into on AfterBuzz, and we appreciate you guys being a part of our family. If you're on iTunes, make sure you give us a 5-star rating. Leave us comments. We do respond. We do shout you out on the show, and we laugh about the stuff that you guys are saying. Just like I'm laughing right now because Kimberly Mayfield is cutting up in the chat.
Kimberly is so good.
She's so funny. She says Submit is on the slow, ignorant side. Oh my God. And then what is this? Nakia Emmanuel said, I wonder why he couldn't come to America instead. We have been saying that there's got to be a reason because it seems like it would just be easier for Submit to live in America. He's not leaving anything behind.
Right. But I would be mad. Like, I got rid of everything and now, you know, we got to move back.
Oh, Kimberly said it could be money. So,
I mean, it's money regardless.
Yeah, because he's not working either, right? Last week we found out
but
that
he could easily get a job in America.
Quit his job.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, something.
I don't know. What are his skills? What are his tangible skills?
There's call centers. There's call centers everywhere.
That's the tangible skill.
Yeah, you can find a call center anywhere.
Call center.
We got you. Submit. If you need some ideas, hit us up. We did not
hit them up. These two ding dongs are telling you nothing right now.
We got your whole life planned out for you right here. All right, so we didn't have any Paul and Karini.
Why though?
I don't understand why that happens.
Why though?
Like
we need.
You feel like Paul should be on every show.
Every episode.
And it's just run, Paul, run.
Yes. And just act crazy and just give us what we want. Karini, go off on him. I need something, but I love, we love how they act and how Paul is. He's necessary for every episode. Then we have Laura and Aladdin. Or Aladdin. Now I'm so used to calling him Aladdin. It doesn't, okay, whatever.
That's so confusing.
So
it is, right?
Yeah. Aladdin showed up to the airport. Okay, like he had some sense.
Yes.
He knew what was good for him.
And he was so excited. Let's talk about how excited he was.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he's like, screw the rules. I don't care where they're going to send me.
Yeah.
Here, he hugged and kissed her. He
and then
brought
right
her
after
flowers.
that, he said that she was getting big.
Oh, yeah. Let's not forget about that.
Come on. It was right after he was just talking about how excited he was. And then he ruins it, he goes, you got... And then she looked up like she kind of got an attitude. She was not too pleased about that. She didn't say anything, but it was just like, like she felt that in her soul. But like you said earlier before the show, he is a trainer.
He's a trainer, so he's going to pick up on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But you can not be so insensitive, too. So.
What did you think about him bringing the friends? Because I didn't appreciate it. If I'm flying all this way to see my man, I want him and only him there to greet me.
I thought it was a really nice gesture.
Ditto.
I think that he was excited to have her there. He wanted to share that excitement with the people closest to him. His friends were there. Hey, come and greet my girlfriend or my wife, at the airport.
That's right.
And then they got on.
True,
So,
they did leave after that.
That's it. Like, here, share this special moment. My wife is moving here permanently. Share this moment with me, and
let's make her feel welcome.
Yeah, that's right. And this is going to be a part of my new family, and my friends are my family too.
Yeah.
So let's all be together. And then, yeah, like you said, then they were alone. You shooed them away, and it was about them. So I appreciated it.
Now, did you think that she was ungrateful at all when she was going through the apartment?
Yes.
And just because he had all the gadgets that he could get set up on the counter.
She was being ungrateful, and she likes to, like he said, she likes to complain. I think she was being a complainer. It's like, dang, girl, like, this is not even the time to do all that. Where's my oven?
Yeah.
Where's this?
Can we talk about how before she even got into the apartment, she was like, "Granny's coming."
Yeah.
Mom beat her. I
was walking like a turtle.
I died of laughter. Granny's coming.
But it concerned me because I was like, damn, does Aladdin know what he's getting himself into?
Right,
Yeah.
because if he's a personal trainer, you can assume that he lives an active lifestyle.
Yeah, and she may not be able to keep up with
That's
everything.
right. Especially if she's starting to call herself Granny already.
Yeah.
Not even Mama, Granny.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
And I felt like it was like Granny vibes all the way. I was like,
was.
oh my God.
Yes.
Lord, what is happening here?
And then I agree with you guys. I think that, she probably is used to the house that she was living in. And so this apartment seemed small and like a starter apartment. But I would think that she would just be happy, like, hey, you said you were traveling for 2 days. You finally have reached your destination, and you're with your husband. Like, just chill.
Yeah.
You can nitpick, all your whole entire life.
Yeah.
Have today to just be grateful that, hey, you got there safe. You're with your man, and that's that.
Yeah,
like,
and
you're not about to cook a meal. You can't even stand.
Stop!
What?
Shade.
That's not shade. She said it. Her feet hurt. She was not about to go cook a meal on this imaginary oven that she thinks she needed. You're not about to do nothing now, so why are you complaining about it right now?
That was definitely an easy bake oven.
It was.
I didn't understand. What was that thing?
I didn't understand it
He's
either.
like, it's that right there. Oh.
Well, you guys, clearly nothing in her bag got flagged because they got jiggy with it.
Jiggy,
They got jiggy. So, she was a little concerned, this is contraband or whatever, and she was bringing it in her bag, but she packed right, okay?
Yep.
And, they had
I don't
fun.
know if Aladdin was really trying to get jiggy with her like that, though.
He was. He took his shirt off so quick.
No, because he was like, it's time to go to sleep.
Oh, is that what he said?
That's
That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
He said it's time to go to sleep. I don't think he was ready for no jiggy,
And then
baby.
she was the one that started like taking his shirt off. Yeah.
I don't think he was
And then
feeling
as soon as she said, like, let's go, he said, okay, you go, let me take my shoes off.
Yeah.
Like, let me just, like he was just lagging a little
He
bit.
wasn't feeling it. It was probably that bad energy she walked in with, too.
Right.
Like, she was doing all that complaining. Like, where's it? So, it smells like mothballs in
That
here.
was the other thing.
Yeah.
And mothballs remind me of old ladies. Well, you just called yourself a granny, so
Right.
It's fitting.
what? Right.
Goodness.
But you guys know we got to watch what we say about Laura. We can't say too much.
That's true.
Why can't we?
Linda will tell us the news.
Okay, I can't. Okay, because I'm like, hold on, because I got a lot to say. All right, then we have Devin and Jihoon. I want to talk about how Devin is with his parents. I want to know if you guys personally feel like, okay, maybe at the end of the episode, yes, she kind of opened up a little bit more, but do you feel like she tries to get to know them at all? I feel like I need more from her. Do we know Devin?
No.
And does she really try to have conversations with them other than just surface level? Like,
She doesn't.
do you like the food?
She doesn't, but I also think we have to remember how young she is. Like, she may not have developed social skills.
I have some news about that too.
So I think that I agree with you 100%, but I just think there's a immaturity issue, and I just think she's not socially developed. I just think she's not developed
Yeah.
in a lot of different ways, emotionally, socially. Yeah.
What did you say?
I have some news about that.
Okay.
So I'll keep
That's
it
all you gotta say?
But I do think that she is trying. I think that the language barrier is a huge barrier. I think you can't really, if you've ever had to try to communicate with someone that doesn't speak your language, it's a lot of like, okay, what can I talk about that is easy, right? So you're gonna talk about what you like and your favorite color and your favorite food.
I think it's the way she like comes at she doesn't really. It's not open.
Ever.
Yeah, but you also have to remember she's trying to get the blessings of parents that she's just meeting for the first time, and the way she's meeting them is, hey, by the way, I met your son, we hooked up for a week, then I got pregnant, and now we're in love. That's a lot to take on.
Yeah.
Then go ahead and say, hey, I'm gonna dish out and try to be overly communicative with you and try to get to know you when I barely know your son.
I think she had met them before. I think she went to his country and met them.
Oh, that's right. But very briefly, and she was very quiet still.
Yeah.
I
mean,
but just like she was doing the app with him, why couldn't she do that with the parents? I would have been like, Mom, what do you want for breakfast? If she didn't understand me, I would have grabbed my phone, typed it in. Yeah. I just would have been like extremely on it.
Yeah, but we have those extrovert personalities, and not everyone has that, I think. I don't know.
True. Okay, so
Paul has the app.
Even Paul has the app. Ask Paul. Paul has all the gadgets. The app. You can scan a message and it'll translate. Paul, he's not playing.
Devin, talk to Paul.
Talk to Paul. Okay.
Paul does have all of it.
I love him.
He's got it going on.
So, were you guys surprised that Jihoon's parents approved of their relationship, or not really?
I was.
I wasn't surprised. Why?
They were hard to read.
Yeah,
they were hard to read. But I was pleasantly surprised that they did. I was happy that they did. I thought they were really sweet.
I think they're super sweet, and I think that I wasn't surprised because there's a baby involved, and
exactly that's what
they're going to be the grandparents, and they're not going to.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
They're not going to not welcome the mother and baby to the family.
And the mom was like, "I love you."
Yeah,
and it's like,
it was really cute.
So sweet.
Can we talk about Drusilla?
Drusilla, I was just about to say that. Where was Drusilla?
Okay, so Kimberly Mayfield, really, she been cutting up tonight already. She started cutting up before the show started.
Yeah, she was cutting up on her last show.
Oh, okay, so she was already warmed up.
Yeah,
she's ready.
Warmed up.
So she said, "Hey guys, do you think that Drusilla was really sick?" So I responded. I said, "Hey Kimberly, probably not." So Kimberly said, "I think she couldn't take her anymore and was worried she was ruining it for her."
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
She's right.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine your kid is so sick that your mom flew from Utah, picked up the kid, did a turnaround the same day. Like if she's so sick, why don't mom just help her there where she's at? Right. No, she's sick and tired of you. So yeah, go ahead and pluck that kid and take her back, because these two are not going to bless anything with this terror.
And another thing that I noticed, it seemed like Jihoon did not miss Drusilla
at all.
No,
he was like, But he needs to think about that. Like, this is what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
No, it's too late. He got himself into it already. It's not getting into it. He's in it.
Well, they can co-parent.
From South Korea?
He doesn't have it. He can move to America and not be with her.
That's too much. I would not
get into that if I was
cold-hearted.
Cold-hearted. You sound like Juan when Juan was talking to Russ and Powell.
Oh, yeah,
from Happily Ever After. He was like, there are single parents.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, now we got to get into Ronald and Tiffany.
Oh, boy.
I guess she's pretty much a drama queen this episode. What did you feel about how she thought about the bachelor situation?
I thought she was over the top with it. It was a bachelor party. I felt like when she was like, he was telling her the night of, and then
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the live chat.
Is that funny?
The live chat, they were acting up. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
So I was saying I think that she's just over the top with that. And when he came clean, which is what you would want him to do, especially coming straight out of rehab, they should have talked about it then and there, but she was like, oh, I don't want to talk about it with the producers. And then the next day she wants to talk about it because she's calmed down and she's had time to think about it. Okay. And so he had the stripper and the drinks at the bar and whatever. But again, I'm going to say, he was not the planner, he was the recipient, and it was his bachelor party.
Listen, I still don't want all that extraness, but he came to her immediately, like you said. Like, it's not like he tried to hide it. You know, people were in the comments saying he's gonna relapse, and others were saying, well, he did the right thing. I'm on the he did the right thing side. I don't see him relapsing if he's coming to you about it.
That's right.
If he's gonna relapse, he's gonna lie, try to cover his track. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's open and honest. He's not trying to lose her nor Daniel. So I think it's just, I agree with you, Linda. She's just being super dramatic. Like, come on. And it's his bachelor party. We need to move on.
I definitely agree with you, ladies. She was being extra. And can we just talk about the extra lie he told?
Which one? Yes.
That he was thinking about her the whole time that the strippers were there. Now, Ronald, you know you were not thinking about Tiffany.
A bold-faced lie.
That was a bold-faced lie.
He was thinking about some other things. Not that, okay? Yeah.
Lynn has some scandalous theories in the live chat.
Yeah, read some of them.
The live chat is lit tonight.
What can we share from the live chat right now? What do people think?
I mean, go ahead.
Linda.
Well, I'm just shocked. Lynn is saying, I'm still wondering about her pregnancy. They were together only a month, but she knew she was pregnant before he left. Is the baby his, or had she been with someone else the month before she met him?
Is she talking about Ji-hoon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The live chat is lit tonight.
And then Nakia says, don't feel worried for Tiffany. She seems strong and she don't play about her child. She'll be fine.
Yeah, she will be fine. I've never worried about her for a second. No. Because he's not doing nothing. I feel like she's just being dramatic.
I think
but
he's
y'all being messy in
they're being real
the
messy
chat.
This chat is
lit.
Look at all of this.
Yeah, it's lit.
So funny. Keep it coming, y'all.
He's gonna stay on the straight and narrow.
Okay,
Ronald.
Well, I hope so. I agree, though. All right, special segment time. What do you think?
But that's none of my business.
That's none of my business.
First question: if you moved to another country for love, and the people in that country didn't accept you and caused scenes wherever you went, would you move back to the States or would you stick it out?
If I married someone for love, and then the people that I don't know around me,
in the country they didn't accept you, and everyone, would that make you move back to the States?
Hell no. I don't care about them. They don't know me.
I'm gonna say
nope.
I'm gonna do my maybe face.
Maybe.
Because listen, I'm not about to deal with all y'all extraness in a lot of situations. Just I don't care, it is what it is. But when you have to deal with this every day for the rest of your life, it's just too much. Like, can we go back? Like, let's go back together. I'm not saying I want to just ruin the relationship, but can we figure out another place to, I don't know. If it gets too crazy, if we causing scenes everywhere we go, bye. That's just, I don't know.
That's solid.
Is that?
I feel that, yeah.
Okay. Next question. Could you be with someone that didn't take up for you?
Nope.
No.
Me neither.
Heck no.
Absolutely not.
You don't got my back, then why are we together?
Yeah. Well, I've had a friend that she felt like her man didn't have to take up for her because she feels like she's a strong, independent woman. So that whole thing, that was a big, So she felt like, I don't need a man to take up for me and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, at least do it, even if I don't need you to.
Right.
Come to my defense is how I always felt. So I thought that was necessary, and it related to the episode. News and gossip time, guys.
News and gossip.
TV news.
Alrighty, guys. So the big news here. We can start with Ji-hoon and Devin looking amazing in their baby photo.
So good, yeah.
Yeah, it's really such a beautiful photo. I think it's lovely. And then we have Ji-hoon posting on his Instagram a picture of Devin. And I just have to say, she looks amazing.
She's beautiful.
She looks like a model.
She does.
Like in all of her photos. Like she photos really well.
Yeah.
Photogenic.
She's very photogenic is what I was trying to say. And then moving on, we have Aladdin. So Aladdin, guys, let's do the backstory. So as we know in this episode, he basically said that his wife was fat and that she looks a little different. But then he goes on the next day and he posts this picture of Laura on his Instagram, and he says, listen, ladies, this is the woman I fell in love with. her can put her down, and I'm assuming he means you can put her down all you want, but it's just a reflection of who you are, ... nasty. She's my wife. She's my life. It doesn't matter her age. It doesn't matter her weight. She is the one I love. Get over it already and try to be nice and respectful. True beauty is within, not in your nasty remarks about my wife. Peace and love. And he throws up the peace sign. And so I thought that was interesting that he comes, to Laura's defense against all the trolls, because apparently they've been trolling her hard. And especially after this episode. And I have to say this, you got to lead by example.
Yep.
Like I think what
Glad
you
said that. Yep.
Where there are some conversations that you have with your significant other, and that's all you have it with. You don't put it out there and out there and out there. And so here's the thing. You're calling her fat. Sometimes people will say, then it's okay for me to call her because you said it, and I'm just saying what you said. So let's be clear on that. I think it's important that he came to her defense, but I also think that for next time moving forward, he should be wiser about the things that come out of his own mouth.
Yep, because he started it.
That's Agreed.
Right. Yep, absolutely.
And then moving on, Jenny has
Jenny from the block.
Jenny's girl, she's learning. She's learning quick. So Jenny has jumped on the 90-day bandwagon and is doing cameos now.
Okay.
She's like, hey guys, if you'd like to see me do a shout out, check out my cameo profile. So I think that that's great, and I think that that's a way that she can make some extra money since she's not working and he's not working.
Now, is she someone that I feel like anyone would really pay to do a cameo?
The shade
tonight.
The shade.
I wonder how much she's charging. Can anyone tell us that? How much? How much for these cameos?
Wow.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow.
I like her though. I like her, but come on, let's be honest.
Kimberly Mayfield says she needs some sunscreen.
Wow.
Why are you so messy?
She was talking about Laura.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kimberly is on fire tonight. And then Nakia said, well, at least he's in love.
That's it.
True.
That's it.
Yep.
So Devin clears some things up on why she seems depressed during filming. And I think this will answer your questions as well about her interaction with Jihoon's family. Many people are bringing up the fact I look very depressed during filming. Right before Vegas, I learned my aunt passed away in a horrible way. I grew up with her, lived with her, was very close at one point in my life, so it was very difficult to handle and deal with during filming. Due to the court case still going on, I did not bring it up on camera. Rest in peace, beautiful angel. I will talk about it in a future video when I'm able to, but unfortunately we're still dealing with this in court, so I will not be able to discuss it.
Oh, wow. It sounds like that was rough.
So if you think about that, and then you see her even in her one-ofs and how deadpan she is.
It adds up.
And how sad she looks in Vegas. And even going to Vegas, how she had the meltdown. It makes sense.
It does.
Right? We all deal with grief
differently.
in a different way. Yeah. And then last but not least, we have Tiffany. She has posted a selfie, and it's that post-baby bump life snapback, and she's snapped back.
She has.
That waist is
Go girl.
snapped.
It is.
Right.
Like, hold up.
Right?
What am I doing?
Tiff.
Go girl.
All of them girls, they pop the babies up and they
It's
snap
the 90,
it back.
something about 90-day women. They just
do it.
in no time. It's
In no
crazy.
time. She looks great. She looks beautiful, and good on her. Congratulations.
All right, predictions time.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
Predictions. Any good ones? Linda, you always have the really good ones.
Okay, so here's what I think is going to happen. I think that Samit is going to be forced to tell his parents about Jenny, because I think that through now being there for a few weeks, being out around his friends, that someone's going to go and tell the parents, and he's going to have to jump ahead of it and admit, hey, Jenny's here and I'm trying to marry her. And it's going to be a big blow up. I don't think that this couple is going to make it down the altar. That's just me personally. Knowing the Indian culture as much as I do, this I don't know, seems kind of doomed.
Yeah, that's my prediction too. I was gonna say I don't think that Ginny and Sumit are actually gonna end up getting married.
Yeah,
they might stay together, but as far as them getting married, I don't think
they
so.
know it's like not even a chance.
So.
Yeah,
because those parents are gonna want some babies.
Yeah,
trust and believe, like that is huge in the culture. Anyways, I also think that Tiffany and Ronald, they're supposed to be getting married in a few days. I think that they are going to get married. We learned earlier that her sister was going to come to the wedding. I think the sister's going to show up, so she'll have some family support on her end. And I think that what's going to happen is that after they get married and during that honeymoon phase, there's something about him that is going to be revealed that we don't know and she doesn't know. And it's going to be like a deal breaker.
You think so?
I do. And then...
What do you think that something is going to be?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
I have one prediction. Karini's gonna set it off when she finds out about Paul's situation, and basically it's gonna be like, you need to figure this out, blah blah blah. But I feel like her immediate reaction, she's gonna go off and maybe even call him a few names. I don't know, but I feel like we're gonna see that Karini that we're so used to seeing. She's not gonna have that at all. And I mean, maybe we'll see Paul act up too. I don't know.
Well,
I really don't see. I don't know what will happen in their situation with anything, because the lawyer did say this is going to be a really hard case. But as far as reactions, that's what I feel.
Well, we kind of know though a little bit because they're back in Louisville.
Yeah, but does that mean like it could be by choice?
It could be,
or
it could not be,
Yep. So it's 50-50.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I know I did mention that either he got the K-1 visa for her and they decided to come back and be in the U.S., or he got kicked out. Can only be either or. I did want to say one other thing about Laura and Aladdin.
Okay.
Aladdin. I think that he's going to bring her out of her, like, kind of tired ways. If you see them on social media, you see that they're like kind of an active couple, and I think that they're going to continue to be active. And I think that for all the people that are trolling her and her looks and all of that stuff, that this active lifestyle might change that.
He's going to keep her young.
Yeah,
I agree.
Forever young.
Yeah,
that.
Well, I can't wait to see whose predictions are right next week. You guys know you can catch us same time every week. I'm your girl, Alex Bowers. You can follow me all over social media at Hey Alex Bowers.
Guys, Linda and Tweet all across social media. Linda is so girly. Definitely hit me up with any news and gossip that you hear of, that you want me to share, because I share it all day, every day. And don't forget to check out our 90 Day Fiance news show. We do a whole new segment of everything that's happened in the week. And before this show, we've got the 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. Check us out.
Yes, and you guys can find me on Instagram at Ms. Ashley Murray.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.